Alrighty, part 2. Just starting at the beginning. Painting the base coat. Bare paint. All in one. Paint and primer over MDF. So what I did earlier with the MDF is I corked all around it so that none of the epoxy would fall through. Oh, I guess I should have taped that one little piece. So none of it will slide through the corners. Well, slide through and make it look uneven. Alright. Whew. Thank goodness I buy too much of everything. Because I found a paintbrush. But what I did earlier is I got some silicone paintable cork, and I corked all the seams so that the epoxy wouldn't fall through it, as well as on the back so the epoxy wouldn't run down the back. And now I'm just applying my first coat, my first paint coat. And boy oh boy, because this because we were actually using this MDF without any countertop coating at first. This was actually an alternative for Christmas, just so that I could have some sort of countertop. And you guys know I'm short, so step stool. And it just so happened that while watching all of the Stone Coat Epoxy videos, I got to see all the things that we could use this over, and MDF happened to be one of them, which is awesome because now I already had MDF, but some of this MDF is a little on the beat up side because although I put contact paper on it a couple of times, Mark has worked on it, worked with it, and it has managed to have the contact paper removed for various reasons, and sometimes the paper doesn't always work. Sometimes the paper doesn't always work, and you know, grease falls through, stains it. So I'm happy that finally going over it, well, at least this one section, and I'm happy that I'm going over it with this color because this color is dark, it matches the walls in here, and it's gonna hide a lot. After doing the laundry room and having to do 4 coats of paint, I'm ecstatic that I'm only doing 2 coats now. I tell you, talking to a couple of my girlfriends about this product, and I swear I'm raving about it, talking about it, you would think I was on the payroll, but this is definitely an amazing product. It is just so versatile and can make it anything you want. Anything. I think the one thing that makes this such a great product is the one thing that's bad about this product. And not bad in a bad way, but bad in the fact that, and folks, I'm just trying to get this corner over here by the refrigerator. And it's a little difficult to get into. But the one bad thing about this product is that it gives you infinite choices, and in some people's cases makes it difficult for them to determine what it is that what they want. I spoke to two of my friends who are asking me to do this for them, and both of them at first had no idea when I said, well, what color do you want? And one was like, I just want bright. And the other one was like, oh, I want something to pop like yours. Okay, so what do you think? My suggestion, go to Home Depot, look at paint. Look at the spray paint cage. That'll give you a lot of inspiration. Make you see a lot of things. And my friend Shanice, well, more like my cousin, Shanice was like, she wants like what I have. But then she was thinking, because her kitchen is, you know, black and stainless steel, she picked red. So I just happen to have to go to Home Depot to get some more masking tape to tape my cabinets off. And I just started picking up color charts. And it's crazy because in my mind, I can pretty much already see the red. I have to order some red glitter and some red paint powder. But it's going to be awesome. Like I said, I see it already. So Mark hooked the edges up and they came out amazing. What he did was he used 2 pieces of MDF. So to make it I guess the height of a normal countertop, he doubled 2 pieces of 3/4 MDF, which makes it now the countertop 1.5 inches thick. So what he did was he used a router with the OG Roman router bit, and he did it on each piece. So now I have like this amazing step looking, looks like steps, like cathedral steps, as my edge, and I'm loving it. It's, you know, the edge, this edge is very similar to the edge that's in the laundry room, the old kitchen, the new laundry room, but that has the OG like this, bottom OG, top OG, and together, versus this 2 OG Roman, one on top of the other. When he first suggested it, I wasn't really sure, but I know that he has a really good eye for certain things, so I told him to go for it. I just didn't imagine it would be this awesome. So here it is. I'm able to have beautiful, inexpensive countertops, because theoretically someone had given me the first layer of MDF, which was the layer that was here for Christmas time. Someone gave it to me just so that I would be able to have my family have somewhere to sit, although we were still going through this project. And then I purchased 3 more pieces because Mark measured, which were only $26 a piece. And here you go. The base for my counters cost me less than 80 bucks. I already had this paint left over because this is the paint that was, the living room was painted, the kitchen was painted in the first time and the second time when we decided to move the kitchen over. So I will say this much, I did get a little carried away when I was in the store purchasing spray paints. I've got to have 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, about 22, oh no, maybe 25 to 27 different colors. And that's not even including what I'm going to probably wind up getting to do other people's projects. I'm so excited that my aunt is giving me the opportunity, the honor of doing her countertops. She's been in her house about 6 years. Well, she purchased a house 6 years ago. She still lived here, but she went back and forth holidays and various things. So she just retired. So now she's there full time. She's getting the basement done. My uncle and his father-in-law are doing her basement. They're finishing her basement. And in the process, I mentioned something about her countertop. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get it. I always had intention on getting a new one. Now, mind you, this aunt is my godmother. And she is amazing, has been amazing to me all of my life. I've never really wanted for anything because my parents were great too. But in terms of aunts, even though my father has 5 sisters. And I have amazing aunts just in general. My mom has 3. And they're good aunts as well. But my godmother, amazing. So it is going to be an honor for me to be able to do her countertops without her having to purchase new countertops. Alrighty, so this is going to have to dry. We'll be back. Alright, second coat is on. Now it is time for the fogging. I can't seem to get this. Ooh. Here. All right, I had originally did a test board, but I'm going with something different. I didn't have blue before, but I'm going with blue. I'm going to add a little blue to it. Just do some wild and crazy things. I'm so excited about this. I want to make sure I get the edges so it all looks like it's flowing together. Up. Just went over one of my blue spots, little notes. All right. Let's go with almond. Got a lot of specks in this. I'm gonna have to get some light in here so I can see what I'm doing underneath. Alright. Oh, metallic rose gold. I didn't know I had this color. Alright. I know that this is going to be nice. I have another project that I'm thinking about. And I was just thinking to myself, oh, I got to buy rose gold. No, I don't. I have it. Yes. Let's throw a little gray in here. Stone gray. And I think I'm going to have to come back and do some more of that gold because I like gold. I love those sparkly colors. Alright, let's see how sage looks. Sage is very close to the original color. A little lighter. But what I decided that I was going to do, which I didn't do before, but I didn't have this paint before to do it. I have a paint color called Ghost Green. And it looks like it's a form of a pearl with like a green sheen to it. Looks like it's going to look really, really nice with this. So I think it's gonna look really good. So I'm gonna put that over this as like a base to give it a little shimmer. I'm so excited about it. I think I went a little too much with this one, but the wonderful thing about this is if you don't like something, you can always, always, always tone it down. Go over it with a little bit more, something else. Tone it down with this the green that's close to the original color. Now we back in business. I think I still want a little more gold to shine through. All right. And blue is my favorite color. Alright, let this dry. We'll come back, mix some epoxy and pour it. So we're mixing epoxy. Get back to my famous the color I really like. I got this one color I really, really, really like. It's glow in the dark, and it actually glows in the dark. God, this thing keeps sticking to the paint. It's annoying. So instead of using the big paint sticks, since I'm using such small cups, I went and bought craft sticks so I can mix them. It's funny because I didn't quite believe how true it was that if you let the epoxy sit for a while, that it gets hot. And so when I was working on the laundry room, guess what happened? When I went to pick up the cups, because I was a little less than prepared. I hadn't prepared enough epoxy, so I had to remix more than once. So by the time I got to it, each cup was steaming hot. Steaming hot. When I say steaming, I was like, wow, this is really warm. Mike was telling the absolute truth. I'm so looking forward to working on Charlene, Shanice, and Tara's countertops. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so forward to it. I've actually been doing a little research. And Tara's looking to stay, and I guess this sucks. The beige family. Well, that sucks right there. So that means I am going to definitely have to put something over that, because there is now a white spot in the middle of my countertop. Didn't mean to put that much in silver, but everything happens for a reason, right? I tell you, this product is amazing. Now I'm back to being all sticky. Okay, so there's the white spot. Spread a little green. Call it a day. Oh, that's a color oh no, we did use sage. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't think we used that color, but now this is what I'm going to do. This color is a pearl color, but it's called Ghost Green. Ghost Green. So when I looked at it, it looks so similar to the color that we're working with. I figured, let's pearl it up and see what we can do. Let it have a nice little green hue over it. Oh yes, I don't know if you can see it, but this is one heck of a color. Yeah, I think this is gonna do just fine. I'm just wondering if maybe I should put a little more into it. Just a spit more. Maybe. Just a hair. I tell you, eBay. The amazing things that you can find on eBay. I found this on eBay and it was so inexpensive. Maybe $4 or $5 for the color. Maybe less than that. Oh my goodness. That looks, whoo! Oh my goodness. I am so excited. All right, so let's get this all spread out. So again, I was having a hard time working with, I was having a really tough time working with the regular oh my goodness, the regular trowel. So I went and found a little notched doohickey that allows me to spread the epoxy pretty good. It's an 1/8 of an inch, just like what is suggested by Mike from Stone Coat. It's an 1/8 by an 1/8. But it has a few different sides. It has one side that's a 1/4. This is an 1/8 by an 1/8. There's one side I think that's a 1/4 by a 1/4. There's another side that is 1/32, 1/16. I paid 49 cents for this at True Value. Oh my goodness, this green ghost is amazing. I almost feel like I poured the same amount as I did, even though it took me 3 tries with the base coat and 2 tries with the top coat yesterday. I looked at this and I kind of eyed these countertops with the one I worked with yesterday, and it looked like they were about the same height, the same size, and I was thinking to myself, this one doesn't have a backsplash, so this should be easy. Well, not even easy, but it should be about the same amount of epoxy that I use, and I'm feeling like I'm short. And I don't mean height, but let me just continue to try to work what's in the corners. Maybe I have too much. I may have to mix some more. I don't understand. Oh, it is what it is, I guess. Life is never perfect. Guess that's what's perfect about it. All right, I'm gonna mix a little more. All right, so we're back with the additional epoxy that I mixed. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I did, because I'm feeling like in here I may have pulled away too much. Yeah, I feel like I missed spots. The bad thing is Mark didn't put my light back in, so I can't even see. Face the brush. So glad that I just accidentally bought this color. This green, whoo, is amazing. get at this before I want to get to it and get this going before my epoxy starts to heat up. I really like this gold. And it's about to be on, well, it's on sale, so I might have to buy some more just because it's on sale. All right, look at those colors coming together. Whew. All right, so just so you know, don't drop your paint stick in your epoxy. You guys don't have to be bothered with seeing me do silly stuff like drop Alright, let's try to keep the caps on and together. Let's go rose gold. Just don't want to knock anything over. But I am such a freaking klutz regularly. That's just my life. How does that feel? Like it is so dry. Let's get our paintbrush to make sure that it is not, because it feels a little dry over here. But I guess it's because it's the corner and the epoxy flows and drip. Much of what I'm going through here, I'm going to have to deal with on that other side. This is looking very earthly. Let's try white. Wrong place for the spray. Wrong place. go with some white. Let's brighten it up a little bit. This is becoming interesting. All right, I think I am going to start mixing some epoxy in here. Well, like I said, it gets way too hot. Here I'm drizzling gold glitter throughout the veins, as well as making smaller little spider veins with the gold glitter, which was mixed with epoxy. Unfortunately, I really can't see what I'm doing underneath because there's no lighting. The lighting in here is really, really, really bad. All right. Let us go with the glow in the dark. I think this may be a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's starting to warm up a little bit. Not like it was yesterday. Yesterday was, whoo, flaming hot when I picked it up. Like, wow. Wow, I really like this glitter too. This green glitter. Make sure when you are adding your color, whether you're drizzling or you're using the paint stick with spray, that you go over your edges so that it can have a more natural look. auntie. Yes, 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 yes. Whew. I am loving this. Here I'm adding silver glitter. So in addition to the gold as well as the green glitter, I use silver glitter. I also had some powder that I mixed with the epoxy that glows in the dark. It's very faint, but it does glow in the dark. As well as I use a color called Money Green. As I say to people, this is messy as it comes, but boy, oh boy, is it beautiful and so much fun. And the thing is, you know, all I do is watch YouTube. All I do is watch YouTube and watch everybody and their technique. This technique, I am pretty sure I just saw last night. Uh-oh. Guess I gotta put some glitter over there. Wow, this is really coming together. I was a little concerned because I had decided to take a different direction with this, but alright, let us go with my favorite glitter. Probably should. I don't think I mixed enough. It's just looking on. But you know what? We are gonna glow glitter on the end. At the end, we are gonna blow glitter on here. Here I'm using an iridescent glitter, which is almost clear until you put it down and then you see it in different colors, different lighting. I also use a technique where I blow the glitter on the edges so that it sticks and it doesn't necessarily drip off, as well as I flake it throughout the project. All right, now this color is called Money Green. Money Green. Drizzle that right through our vein. Oh my goodness. And it is hot as ever in here. we gotta get this. All right, so now we have got our isopropyl alcohols. Here I'm using the metallic powder, the color's gold, from Stone Coat Countertops, mixed with isopropyl alcohol, 91% alcohol. This one I can't get too crazy. That one's gold, and I didn't mix a lot of it, so I gotta chill a little bit because I need that to fracture some. I need that to fracture some. This color is copper, the metallic powder copper from Stone Coat Countertops, mixed with 91% alcohol. Spray paint. So let us go with, let us do a little, let's try this one little corner. Let's fracture this. Oh! No, y'all can't see it right now, but I am going to show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Oh man, no. We want it to come out in a mist. That's why we went and bought these, because the Home Depot ones didn't do what we wanted it to do. Whew. I don't know how Mike and Catherine came up with this, but let me say thank you. Thank you guys for this. You guys have, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, today I didn't put metallic black. So we'll fracture a little bit of that. Even though I need to stop. I need to get up off of this get up off of this step stool. Now let's go with a little bit of sage. And I don't know if I got in that corner. I wish I had a flashlight available. I wish I had a flashlight. People calling me, interrupting me while I'm making what I consider to be a masterpiece. I don't know. I hope other people love it as much as I do, because I am so feeling this one. Even O said the one thing, the problem with doing it in pieces is remembering what you did. So I'm so glad that I videotaped this so I can you know, because I wanted to YouTube. And let me see. Ooh, more green glitter. Green glitter. I can feel that it's starting to, can really feel when it starts to cure, because when I first was running it, it was just running. Now it's taking a little effort to get it to come out, or to drizzle. But that's cool. That is so, so, so cool. Yep, green glitter, it's a wrap. Alright. I still have some other glitter, but I think I may be done. Let me spray a little white, because I do like how the white fractures sometimes. Oh, that needs to fracture. Oh, crap. I don't like how the white is coming out. It's coming out speckly. But if I really, really, really hate it, just with my fingers. Maybe I shouldn't have went over it with the white. They do say you can always put more, but you can't take it away. And I think that this may have that white. Should have left it without going over it with the whites. But hopefully it will start to move and change. All right, in my DJ Khaled voice, it's another one. This one, I really, really enjoyed making. I personally think this one is amazing. I know some of you guys aren't into the green. I threw a little blue in there. On my glitter. Ooh, I gotta blow some glitter on this. Right. This is it. Final coat of clear epoxy on top of I guess that's the floater cover, I guess that's what it's called. But the final clear coat. My favorite part are these edges. Like, Mark really did his thing when he routed these edges. It's funny because I really, really felt like it was going to be too much. Like, I didn't think I was going to like it. When he said, oh, let's do the OG Roman, I was like, eh. But once it is together, That blue corner right there is everything. But again, I just love this stuff. And it's so easy. It's just messy. The hardest part of this is taping up and having to throw away all your clothes after you get epoxy on it. I'm not as good as the people on TV, so I stay getting epoxy on my clothes. Thank you. So these were some of the products that I used. You see the spray paint and the colors, as well as the resin powder. Many were from eBay. I got the metallic powder from Stone Coat Countertops, and my project is done.